Hey, what's up? I'm glad you made it here. This is Rodder MMA Bet, and this is arguably the most comprehensive and profitable betting channel advice for MMA fights in YouTube. I have been betting MMA and the UFC for 8+ years with consistent results, and that's what you're gonna be getting here. This is a quick intro, and you're gonna be seeing soon the results tracking I'm referring to, the fights breakdown, and how I'm betting the card. Feel free to leverage my strategy, but take it with a grain of salt, as this is your money on the line. If you like this idea, you like what I'm doing here, subscribe to this channel and share with your friends. Enjoy the analysis. Let me know your thoughts on the comments sections down below, and good luck with your bets. UFC 181 or UFC Vegas 12. If you know my channel, you know the drill here. You know how to use this spreadsheet to your best interest. If you trust my analysis from previous times, take a look here, enjoy with your bets. And if you're still with me and you haven't seen this before, this is what I mean by the most consistent and transparent betting strategy out there. That's what I said in the intro, and here it is, the spreadsheet where I'm keeping track of my results from July 2020. If you don't understand much of these numbers, there's an introductory video where you can check it out. And but basically this is separate in the percentages here, the KPIs of my strategy. In here I have high, medium, and low confidence bets. That's adding up to the profit down here. So from everything, it's nearly 10% profit on low confidence bets, 37.8 on high, and 11.31 in medium confidence. These are those color codes that you guys see before. In these charts, you also see how I'm doing per month, made it a little bit more visual. And in terms of what I said about the high, medium, and low confidence bets, from the total of bets, how many I got right, and what's the Alright, on to the fight breakdowns. I'm doing the main card for UFC Fight Night 181, like I said. I'll be starting off with Kevin Holland versus Charlie Antiveros. This is an interesting fight. Actually, I have Kevin Holland as a strong favorite, as probably everybody does. The thing is that Antiveros, he has a strong brawling style. You know, I like the intent that he brings to the fight. He's there for war. You know. He's there to leave everything in the cage. He starts fast, he goes hard, he has good leg kicks. Likes, basically I saw 2 fights I thought was available out there in YouTube to watch. And he's not afraid to bang like I'm putting here. He goes for submission, but the thing is that the guy exposes himself so much. He doesn't have the strongest chin, neither the strongest body to take too many shots. Now Holland, you guys maybe know him, super tall guy, long, middleweight. Pretty good everywhere, he likes to stand his ground and bang it sometimes, he has good knees up the middle, good elbows inside, uses very, very well his kicks, his long-range weapons. He can time opponents with the check hooks and the straights. Like I said, super tall and long limbs. And he's a tough guy, he's not easy to put down, and it's gonna be a tough fight for Antiveros. Now, what I see here is that, actually I saw just the weigh-ins, that Antiveros actually looked pretty good on the weightings. He looked lean and strong, but definitely Holland is the favorite. I'm picking him by TKO, but in terms of bet, I think I would be mostly interested to bet Holland if I can get him at a TKO at around plus 300, or decision even plus 500, or Antiveros. Actually, like I said, he's not looking bad, and that's why actually I put 1% of my betting money on him. I may just taint my record here. This is a fact because he's kind of, not a strong underdog, but still, I think at plus 550, plus 600 range is just ridiculous that, that a guy like Antiveros tough and coming to fight doesn't have that of a chance, So that's why I'm putting just 1% of my money, but you never know, and he may pull the upset here, as can happen with any fight in MMA. Bobby Greene versus Thiago Moises. Also another awesome fight, guys. Bobby Greene, he's a very tough guy. He always surprises with his toughness. Everybody knows how tough he is, and still he surprises. Always in the fight goes hard. He's physically very strong. The guy is aggressive. He has this iron will, to win the fights. Great experience, great well-rounded guy. Gets inside, goes ugly, takedowns. Not bad, top control. Great boxing. Actually, in terms of boxing, he has more like the pure boxing style. He does too much shoulder rolling, this kind of stuff. He gets hit a lot, but he's so tough and the chin is so hard that he just doesn't care, Now, Moises, he's such a great fighter. He has so much potential. But the thing of this guy is that he doesn't throw enough. This is the thing. He likes to fight as a counter striker because he's so technical. He waits for the perfect moment all the time, and it's nearly not necessarily comes. If you guys saw the fight against Michael Johnson, he was losing the first round. He went for that that leg lock, with the summer assault, this kind of stuff, and got it. Not summer assault. Sorry, I may be confused here, but it's something like this, assault or something. If you guys know, please let me know the rolling that he did. Okay, but still, he got the sub, but still I'm not that convinced on him. Like I said, he's a great fighter, super round, super technical everywhere on the feet, on the ground. But he's too passive for me. That's why I think Bobby Greene is the favorite here. But now in terms of bet, this is definitely a very tough fight to bet. I wouldn't bet these guys because Greene is a favorite, but it's not that strong. Moises can just pull it up. He can just wake up in fights and win this. And to bet on Moises, like I said, with this passive style, he kind of doesn't care much about winning fights against a tough guy like Greene that's going to be in his face. I just don't think that's any value on this line, at least the way it is nowadays. Okay, Greg Hardy versus Maurice Greene. Prince of War, super fast, athletic guy, very big, heavyweight. His thing is that this guy also, I think people overlook him a little bit. I know that he has got personal issues and some, bad stuff out there, but in terms of a fighter, the guy is just, nasty. He's not only just big and powerful, like I'm saying, and athletic. He's committed to his career. He's improving, and he's here for the taking. I think this guy is gonna be really growing his career, and I think he's such a great fighter. Now Maurice Greene, also another tall, long, and big heavyweight. Maurice Greene also brought in during his career, during his fights, a very good kickboxing Thai style. He's not like a power puncher or explosive guy like the Prince of War. But Greene, he's there to win fights, using the technique with the Muay Thai. He's improving there. He's not he doesn't have that strong background on the kickboxing, but he's improving and he's doing a pretty good job, Now against the Greg Hardy, guys, I think gonna be tough for Maurice Greene because he likes to use some tip kicks, some leg kicks. He doesn't carry that much power to get Hardy's respect, at least from the beginning. I think Hardy gonna just come with that sharp laser straight right and crack Greene. That's how I see this playing out, basically. So the pick is Hardy by TKO, and in terms of bet, as weird as it sounds, I think a decision may be good, because Greene is not easy to hit actually, and Hardy himself, I don't think there's a way that Maurice Greene can TKO Hardy. So if you like Greene on this fight, go for a decision. I think it's where most of the spread comes from. Bryce Mitchell versus Andre Fili. Guys, another nasty fight. I just wanted to know how long this video. Okay, 6 minutes. This is probably the fight of the night candidate. Thug Nasty. The guy is coming hard. He's 13-0, but he's not this guy that maybe just gonna be thrown against a tough guy and gonna fade. I think Thug Nasty, he's just like that. He comes forward. He's here to win. He's here also to be a champion. The guy is calm, cool, collected. He improves every fight. He's super tough. He used it not to have that good takedown. And then the next fight he comes with power doubles. With chain wrestling. He's super dangerous on the ground. He's not, maybe doesn't have all the credentials. Maybe he's just a brown belt. He's a brown belt. But I know this guy, when he's rolling, he's super tough. He has great cardio. He rolls very well, and he's a submission artist. Fili, another great fighter in a great training camp in Alpha Male. He's also, super big, flyweight, 5'11", super long arms. He has great experience. The guy has over 20 fights. He's there also to fight. He's coming to win the fights. Strong feints, quick feet. Long punches, straight. He can throw left hooks. He can go overhands. He also can wrestle a little bit. But the thing here, and how I see this fight playing out, guys, I think Bryce Mitchell has the kryptonite against Andre Fili. Because Fili, if you guys see, he's so massive on the upper body, but those legs are thin. And even though he can do pretty well on the takedown defense, I think at some point Mitchell gonna push him so much that he's gonna take him down, and gonna be tough for Fili to stand back up. As powerful, as big, and as athletic and ready as Fili is, you know. I think Mitchell is the favorite here. Now, in terms of a bet, it's a tough fight to bet because I would like to bet Mitchell, but maybe on a plus money or at least on an even money range, or Fili, you know, if I could get him at plus 200, but this line is way off. So I'm not sure if I would be betting this fight. Actually, I may be betting Mitchell here. I'll let you guys know in the comments. But a good bet in this fight, in my opinion, is either fight of the night, if you guys have this at plus 400, or go for a decision to this fight. You know, could be close. Andre Fili, he's got so long range, he's good footwork, so he can, you know, avoid most of the shots. He can get quickly back up. Or Mitchell, you know, and I don't think he can finish Mitchell. And for Mitchell to finish Fili, it's gonna be a submission, but I think it's tough because Fili, he's difficult to hold down, and he's gonna, you know, he's gonna try to explode. So I think most likely this is Mitchell by decision, and I'm interested probably to bet in this fight on decision props. Main event: Anderson Silva versus Uriah Hall. Guys, this is the last fight of Anderson Silva's career, so he's in the main event. He's a legend, you know. What can I say about him? You know, he's off his prime, obviously. You know, he's now 44. His body is wearing, his chin is wearing, but he's still got his style. You know, he still feints. He's still calm, cool. He's still there to fight. Good body kicks. You know, he's. I mean, the things that Anderson Silva, his fighting style, he fights counter. You know, and it's a tough fight for him against Uriah Hall, which is so much younger, not that much younger, probably 8 years or something, but still, Hall is still in his prime. Tough guy, hard guy, super creative, explosive, you know. Guys, this is Hall by TKO, but the thing is that Hall, he's also a passive guy himself, so I don't trust this guy, you know. You cannot trust to bet him, and you cannot trust to bet against him as well, you know, because, like I said, he's so creative, so powerful, so explosive that he can always win the fight, but he can just sit back and just not come to fight because he likes to counter and he likes to land flashy things, which I'm not sure he can land against Silva, you know. So Silva will come to fight, you know, he's an experienced guy. He'll try to use the jab, he'll try to use his range, try to avoid those big actions from Hall, and try to win, you know. He can win by decision. So if you like to bet this fight, I would say either go for Hall by TKO or either go for Anderson Silva by decision, okay? So just to wrap this up, and I hope you guys are enjoying this video. If you do, please like and subscribe, share with your friends. So which fights we talked about here? Kevin Holland versus Charlie Antiveros. I'm throwing 1% of my money on Antiveros at plus 550. I'm not betting Greg Harg versus Maurice Greene. Maybe to a decision, but I'm not gonna put it here, as you guys are probably used to. Then we have Bryce Mitchell and Andre Fili. I'm tempted to bet Mitchell, but still it's not the even money range that I would like. Uriah Hall versus Anderson Silva. I'm not betting this fight. Maybe to a decision, Anderson Silva or Uriah Hall, either guy, like I said. And Bobby Green versus Thiago Moises. I'm not betting this fight at all. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and see you on the next video.